Guys, so I just wanted to quickly show you my wash day featuring RevAir. So first I take my flat ironed hair and I divide it into 18 sections. Here you can see me applying my Silk Elements Pure Oils Eucalyptus and Honey Deep Treatment Mask, and I put that throughout, spray the section with water, and wrap it into a bantu knot when I'm finished. I do that throughout my entire head. And then I go back and kind of touch up the edges to make sure that they have enough conditioner. I apply my cap and my heated cap and I leave that on for about 45 minutes. And then I rinse it out and shampoo my hair with the Design Essentials Natural Agave and Lavender Moisturizing Hair Bath. And I follow that up with a rice water treatment, which is actually my first time using it. I took about 2 tablespoons of long grain brown basmati rice and I started fermenting it on Thursday night, and it's Saturday morning in this video that I'm using this. And yeah, so you can see me using the strainer and a funnel to get it in the bottle. And then I put a little bit more in the little container, and that I will be using for my ends, as you'll see in just a second. So as you can see, I just dip the hair, the whole section of hair, into the little bowl, and it is kind of messy and it does have a slight smell to it, but it's really not as bad as some people described. I then spray it throughout each twist. I twist it back up, and then I take that section and I wrap it into a bantu knot. And then once I finished, I go throughout my scalp and edges just to make sure that I didn't miss anything. And I put on my cap for about 20 minutes. And I don't get under heat or anything, I just sit there. Then I rinse it out thoroughly with water and follow up behind it with the Design Essentials Natural Moisturizing and Detangling Conditioner. Leave that on while I shower. Then I rinse that out. Now you can see me applying my heat protectant, which is the Miele Organics Mongongo Oil Thermal and Heat Protectant Spray, followed up by the Mizani Sleep Guard. And I just put that throughout each twist and I twist it up. And so that's what you can see me doing right now. And now I'm just showing you what my hair looks like with the product in. Alright guys, so we are finally on to the blow drying phase, which is what most of you guys have been waiting for. So I am so excited to test this baby out. So I'm going to go ahead and clip my hair away in the 4 sections that it's been separated in this whole time. Since this is on my right side, the machine is on my left and the stand is on my right. I have it on top of a filing, one of those little square filing cabinet boxes, because technically you're not supposed to put it on the floor, but I have no cabinet space. Like, y'all are seeing like a clean section, but like all this, there's crap there. So there's no space for me to put that there. Plus I feel like it would be in the way. So this works out pretty good. Now, one thing that I didn't show you guys, but I'll put like a picture so I don't have to pick it up, is there's 0 through 7, and that is the tension setting, and that's essentially the suction that your hair is going to be getting from the device. It does tell you to start at number 2 and then work your way up and see what tension setting works best for you. I'm not going to start at a 2 because I know that 2 is not going to do much of anything. So I'm going to start at 3 and work my way up. But first I'm going to go get my phone so I can time how long this takes. Alright, so I'm turning the dial to 3. And then on here it has the little O, which is the cool setting, 1 which is low, and 2 which is high. So I'm going to start on low for a few seconds and then work my way up to high, just like I do with my normal blow dryer, where I kind of go through it on a cool setting first, but I'm going to actually do the low heat and then work my way up to high. So the timer is starting. So this is the first piece, and remember this is on tension setting number 3, okay? So this is tension setting number 3. You see I got my hair pretty straight. I wouldn't say it's completely straight, but considering that was only, almost fell off my stool. Considering that was only tension setting number 3, and that was only 60 seconds. And it tells you to keep it on for 30 to 90 seconds, depending on obviously the section, your density, So anyways, I'm going to turn it up to 4. Now it is loud, but it's not like terribly loud. Now as far as the heat, it's not really hot at all. So yeah. So that was at setting number 4. And the hair in this section is pretty dry. So obviously this is going to take a little bit longer than it would once you get the technique down, but I would say that that's pretty darn good at a pretty low tension setting. Now, it doesn't detangle your hair, so basically as detangled as you put it in is going to be as detangled as it comes out. But as far as the stretch and the dryness, my hair is pretty dry. That was, again, only a minute that I actually had it in the machine. I am going to try to go up to tension number 5 just to see what that does for a minute. And then after that, I'm going to choose a setting, stick with it, and move on. So this was on number 5 for a minute. And I think I like number 5 the best. Alright, so I'm going to shut up. I'm going to stick with number 5 and just finish my head. And so I'll let you guys know, let's see, right now with me talking and stopping and testing, that took about 10 minutes. But obviously I'm talking and testing. So I'm going to let you guys know from this point, me starting, with this one and moving on to my head, how long that took. All right. Okay, so this is the total time, including the first part where I was talking to you guys. So it took me 40 minutes, so essentially basically 10 minutes per section is what it took me, which is actually really good because I told you guys when I blow dry my hair, it usually takes me an hour 30 to an hour 45 to blow dry my hair, which is redonkulous. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and take all these twists out. Okay. All these twists out. And I'm going to go through it again, but in bigger sections for a shorter period of time, just to see. But as you can see, the hair, obviously there's the crinkles in it from the twist, but overall the hair got straight, and it was easy. It is a bit heavy. You will be getting your arm workout, as most of us always do when we do our hair. In this case, you will definitely be getting your arm workout. So this is my hair at tension number 5. 5 on the high setting. On this side, I just literally did all high, and then I think here I did all high, and in the back is where I kind of went back and forth between the low and the high. And obviously the testing section I tried first, which is honestly the least straight part. So 5 is definitely where it's at for my hair. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is just section the hair off into 4 quadrants on each side. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to turn the tension setting up just 1, and I'm only going to do it for half the time. So 30 seconds for each section, just to see if it is able to get my hair a little bit more straighter now that the moisture is out of it. Just experimenting, essentially. So I'm not really counting this part as the blow drying time. I'm just doing it because. So just to go back through it took me 9 minutes.